How does the blockchain work?
That's a great question. And while I'm not sure how to actually build a blockchain or the code that would go into making one, I can give you a basic understanding. The simple purpose of a blockchain is to record transactions. Let's take the Bitcoin blockchain for example. It really just notes if I send you a transaction. It would subtract that amount from my account, add it to yours, just like a normal payments app would.
But what makes the blockchain so special?
Well, this isn't how the blocks are actually linked together to form the chain. Each block contains all the most recent transactions, and then whenever it's ready to be processed, it is timestamped, marked with a unique hash, connecting it to the block before it, and then of course all that transaction data. This hash is really just a way to encrypt the data of the block prior, and then that's included in this block to link them together so you know which block came first. Now the reason this needs to be encrypted in a hash and not just numbered 1, 2, 3, 4 is so that you can't guess what block is going to be coming next, and then you might be able to manipulate the transaction data.
So all these blocks link together to form a chain that orders the transactions. Why is that important?
Great question. See, once the blocks are linked together, it becomes very difficult to go back and change transactions or just tamper with the blockchain in any way. That is the point of linking each block with the hash of the one prior. See, you can't just change one block. You have to change every single block that came after it. If you just try to change this block here in the middle, then its new hash after you adjust the transactions and manipulate it isn't going to match the rest of the chain.
So basically, it's a very secure way to make sure your transaction actually went through and that nobody could change or tamper with it. But how can you be so sure nobody's going to change it?
Well, that actually depends on the blockchain itself. See, the more centralized a blockchain's control is, the easier it's going to be for one or a few people to go back and make changes or tamper with it. With Bitcoin, the blockchain is so big, so decentralized, and there's so much mining power that backs it, that after a few blocks have passed, it's basically impossible to change. The usual wait time for being 100% certain is 6 blocks or about an hour.
Yeah, but what if someone makes a mistake?
Well, that's the price that we pay for freedom and security. See, nobody controls the Bitcoin blockchain. Therefore, you're actually free to do what you wish with your money. Be store it, send it, receive it, etc. And if you make a mistake and send it to the wrong person, well, so be it. However, I believe that we need a monetary system that makes people actually be a little bit awake, pay attention, and take responsibility. See, whenever you outsource that to other people, you can better believe they're going to mismanage and mistreat your money in favor of their own, which is one thing that has happened and why our system is on the verge of collapse, burdened with debt and a devaluing currency.
Well, I think I understand the basics. If I have any questions later, I'll make sure to ask them in the comments. And watch the videos on the end screen about Bitcoin as a payment network and as insurance.